Episode 4: How Gratitude Changes Everything. Hi, friends, I'm Eloise, and welcome back to the Abundance Mindset series. Today, we're talking about one of the most powerful forces for transformation in your life: gratitude. It sounds simple, almost too simple, doesn't it? But when you truly understand it and practice it intentionally, gratitude can shift your perspective, heal your mindset, and completely change how you experience life. Because gratitude isn't just something you feel, it's something you practice. And the more you practice it, the more abundant your life becomes. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to focus on what's missing? We wake up and immediately think about what needs to be done, what's not working, or what we wish were different. Our brains naturally scan for problems. It's part of survival. But the problem is, when we constantly focus on what's wrong, we train our minds to expect lack. Gratitude breaks that pattern. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's meaningful, from what's lacking to what's working, from what you've lost to what you still have. It's like adjusting the lens on a camera. The picture doesn't change, but what you see does. And once you start seeing the good, you start feeling the good. And once you start feeling the good, you begin attracting more of it. That's how gratitude changes everything. When you start to live gratefully, life slows down in the best possible way. Gratitude pulls you out of the future and anchors you in the present. It reminds you that peace doesn't live someday, it's found right now. Think about it. When you pause to appreciate your morning coffee, a kind word from a friend, or the way the sun feels on your face, you're training your brain to be here. And when you're fully present, fear loses its grip. Anxiety quiets down. Your nervous system begins to relax because gratitude and stress can't exist in the same moment. You can't be overwhelmed and thankful at the same time. One always wins. That's why gratitude isn't just an emotional habit, it's a healing one. Here's something powerful. Your mind naturally seeks confirmation for what it believes. If you believe life is hard, you'll find evidence of it everywhere. But if you believe life is full of blessings, your brain will start looking for them too. This is called the reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters what you notice. Gratitude activates it in your favor. When you regularly express thankfulness, even for the small things, you begin seeing more to be thankful for. Opportunities stand out. People seem kinder. Moments feel fuller. And it's not because your circumstances have magically changed, it's because you have. Your focus determines your feelings, and gratitude is the fastest way to change both. You can't live abundantly without gratitude, and you can't stay grateful without feeling abundant. They feed each other. Gratitude says, I already have more than enough. Abundance says, because I have enough, I can give freely. Together, they create a cycle of peace, generosity, and contentment. The more grateful you are, the less you chase what doesn't matter. You stop measuring success by comparison. You start celebrating progress instead of perfection. Gratitude teaches you to live from fullness instead of striving from emptiness. It reminds you that joy isn't found in getting more, it's found in noticing more. There was a season in my life when everything felt uncertain. I was working hard, but doors weren't opening the way I hoped. I kept asking, why isn't this happening faster? And then one morning, I wrote 3 simple words in my journal. Thank you anyway. It wasn't a long list, just 3 words. But those 3 words became a turning point. I began thanking life, even in the waiting, even in the unknown. And something shifted inside me. The things that once felt heavy started to feel lighter. The waiting didn't feel like punishment, it became preparation. And the more I gave thanks for what I had, the more blessings I began to notice. It wasn't that my circumstances suddenly changed, it was that I changed. That's the power of gratitude. It transforms your heart before it transforms your situation. If you want to live with an abundance mindset, gratitude can't just be a feeling, it has to be a daily habit. Here are a few simple ways to start. Morning gratitude reset. Before checking your phone or rushing into your day, list 3 things you're thankful for. It sets the tone for everything else. Gratitude walks. Take a short walk and notice the world around you. Feel the air, notice the colors, listen to the sounds. Presence creates appreciation. The gratitude jar. Each day, Write one thing you're grateful for on a slip of paper and drop it into a jar. At the end of the month, read them all. It's a beautiful reminder of how blessed you are. Thank you anyway journal. Write gratitude statements even for things you don't understand yet. It builds faith and trust in the process. Express it. Tell people when you appreciate them. Gratitude grows when it's shared. The more you express it, the more it expands. Gratitude doesn't ignore pain, it transforms it. It doesn't erase problems, it gives them perspective. It doesn't wait for perfection, it celebrates progress. Gratitude changes the way you see, the way you speak, and the way you live. It turns ordinary days into sacred ones and small blessings into big joys. So, this week, I want to challenge you, instead of focusing on what's missing, notice what's already here. Say thank you for the small things, the unexpected things, even the unfinished things. Because every time you do, you're training your heart to recognize abundance, and that's where true joy begins. Gratitude doesn't just change your day, it changes you. Gratitude turns what we have into enough, and enough into overflow. Thank you for joining us today. See you in the next video. We will be talking about creating abundance habits that last.